Kuroilers and why they should consider it as well. To get a complete honest story of ours completely, try watching to the very end. Like it even if you sincerely do not find it likable, and consider subscribing. Thank you. The very first reason for raising these birds is because of chicken mats. I don't know if you've heard the term before, but it simply means like the multiplication that goes on within the chicken farming, so to say. I wanted at first to increase the total number of my flock within the shortest time possible, and I found no better alternative than to do Kuroilers. Kuroilers are a dual-purpose bird believed to have been developed in India. It is dual-purpose because of its capacity to produce meats and eggs. So the choice for us is a simple one. Raise Kuroilers to have as many fertile eggs as possible and get them hatched, either by building our incubator or using a paid service. Anyway we plan to achieve that, we'll be having a decent number of birds before the year runs out, and hopefully making better profit in the end. The second reason for doing Kuroilers is because of its free-ranging possibility. The possibility to raise our birds in a free-range system is another important reason influencing our decision to farm Kuroilers. Kuroilers are hardy birds. I mean, they are with strong beaks that allow them forage. They can without any doubt survive on their own discoveries. I mean, finding worms and everything the earth can offer. A bird that might have some delays on their growth. We as a farm did not plan to raise them entirely on a free range system, but we would very much like to tap from the ease they provide us with when it comes to feeding our birds. The third reason we decided to go for Kuroilers is because of their disease-tolerant nature. For their disease-tolerant nature, we believe Kuroilers would be a smart choice of poultry in relation. We believe it would be a smarter choice of poultry farming in relation to broiler, for instance. Biosecurity is a very crucial variable to be taken seriously by any farmer that wants to succeed, and it can be tough for any inexperienced farmer to do at the beginning. We know chicken farming is productive but highly risky, and in order to curb some of the risks, we followed the path of Kuroilers. With the amount of knowledge we had when starting out, we believe we could have lost our entire stock if not for God's intervention and the tolerant nature of these birds. We allowed lots of people to enter the pen with total disregard for biosecurity. From 400 birds, we lost around 80 birds, though not entirely to breach of the biosecurity system, to feeding in some instances. We believe it could have been a lot worse. So if you are out there watching, don't be like us. Protect your flock with everything possible. Even if it seems you are harsh, this is your investment, and it wouldn't be wise for you to let criticism prevent you from doing the right thing. Always do what is right for your farm, for your profit. The next reason we decided to do this is because of the better meat quality. Kuroilers are known to be the closest thing to our indigenous birds in terms of the duration it takes to be ripe for consumption. Kuroilers are generally not ready until they are about 3 months, and I feel that is reasonable enough for early birds to have been developed. There are growing criticisms against chicken in Nigeria, for instance, and my advice would be to taste Kuroilers. Order for some from our farm today at a fair price, and I'm convinced you'll have a change of perspective. Chicken meats are not bad. They can be healthy. They give you the source of protein you need in a day. And if you try Kuroilers, I'm 100% positive you'll have a change of opinion regards to chicken. The other point is because of the fifth point would be it requires less supervision. This is closely linked to the disease-tolerant nature of the birds. Poultry farming requires a fair amount of supervision, and it can be rigorous dealing with broilers, for example. With Kuroilers, that might not be the case, as they